Yo, we are back with another video after a long time of not trading. So this series is gonna be pretty much simple because I just want to learn something from myself. So I'm gonna use this platform YouTube to do that. Okay, so um, pretty much we're still trading the same. We're still approaching the market the same way. Nothing has changed. So if the market goes up, we look for buys. If the market goes down, we look for sell. And we have a different way to approach this. You understand? So my helper, when it comes to these things, my helper, it's it's these two indicators. It's this zigzag indicator and this um, structure thing that is going on here. So it's pretty much gonna be simple to understand this because um I like for me it used to be difficult to read market structure, so I hope this can help, and so that you don't get confused sometimes when the market, because one thing I know about the market, sometimes it delivers what I've learned so far. Sometimes it delivers simple market structure. Sometimes it delivers complex market structure where price can create maybe low here, then create a high, then do something like this inside that range. So where you get lost in the low and then goes up. So meaning that this was not the lows and highs that were happening. Market didn't change structure here. It was just creating inducement. Most likely, you'll find that is creating liquidity for a higher time frame for it to change structure. You understand? For this range to start changing structure, of which is fine. It's fine. It's fine because it can get confusing. So for the next phase, what I want to do is just to read the way I understand structure now and actually do what execute like the strategy without thinking twice, just following the strategy without thinking twice and see where we can improve, because slowly, like, those improvements, you get them from your own data. You don't get them from and the pure understanding, you get it from your own data. You understand? So without wasting any time, today we're gonna be checking our pairs. Obviously, our pairs that I look at: Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CAD, USD JPY, USD gold, and silver. And those are the pairs that I'll be trading. So without wasting any time, let's check what's happening on Euro USD. So based on how I mark market structure now, Euro USD is created something like this, a high. Then it has not yet created a low. So we are still on the internal bearish structure. So this is the internal bearish structure where you can see. So me, before I enter, I'll wait for a retracement back into these areas, then continue going down. You understand? So because I don't want my like, I want my chart to be like this, I'm not gonna keep that in for an update. You understand? So all I will have to do is just to wait for price to create structure. Then I'm gonna start looking for sell based on Euro USD. I don't know how long it can take. It can take a long time because, like I said, um, sometimes price can create a low and be inside the range for a long time. You understand? So here I don't use any session timing, any candle timing, anything. I just follow what I understand so far about structure. You understand? All right. So that's it. Based on this range, we are waiting for this to happen. This to happen. So let's see where it might happen. So 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, 5 minutes has created this low. And let's see if this is actually significant for us to say this, that's a structural point. So yeah, let's see. This was our structural point when price was here. We were expecting price to do this, so it didn't do that. You understand? Didn't do that. Instead, it created more lows. So let's see if this one is a structural point. Gonna check, but this one I did check it. This one I did check it. That is a valid structural point, but it's risky to take a trade like this while there's this here. You understand? Rather it wipe it out also and go down. But once price comes above here, if it gives us something, I will sell, but it's high risk trade. It's a high risk trade. So for now, let's do this. Okay. Let's check if this is the real one, if it's gonna allow me to check. So I think I have to purchase this thing so that I can read market structure properly. Yeah, this one, yeah, shows that, okay, here is definitely a range worth looking. Once price tap above here, that definitely is a range we can start looking for sell there. So we're just gonna mark it range for now. So what are we waiting for? Price to come above here, then sell. Understand? So not just maybe liquidity. Sometimes you need POI from that direction. POI that's gonna align with this. You understand? So I will still need POI that's gonna align with this. Then I can start selling if it happens to give us something. So the range is there. Let's go to the next pair, which is GBP USD. GBP USD is in a similar situation than with like GU, like Euro USD, because they are correlating pairs. So the structure that I mark, the way I understand it, price did something like this and this. So this is a retracement and we are continue going down. So this one has already confirmed around these areas that it's definitely like it's definitely a range. It's definitely a range. It's definitely a range. So for now, we're just gonna be observing this, what price is gonna do next. You understand? So range got confirmed here. Then we know that, okay, price. Okay, let me remove this. Price indeed is trying to create a new high, a new lower high. You understand? So because this is it's a high. Now we have created a low. We are inside the retracement. Then we're gonna create a high, then continue. So I am waiting for price to give me more developments as to how best I can approach this. You understand? So I am still waiting for that. Once it gives us something, we will definitely sell this thing and we're gonna target this low. We're gonna target that low. So let's go again, check another pair. Yeah, they all look the same. Okay. So here we have a pair that we wanted to buy. Wanted to buy this, but here I was just starting. I didn't set anything because it's already the weekend. You understand? So I want to see if price is gonna come to this area and continue going up, or it's just gonna take these equal lows and continue going up. So here I am not placing any trade. I'm just starting. So I'm studying price movement here. So, but to understand structure, what price did was it was bearish from here It was bearish from here. Then we waited for a sell. I think we did sell around this area and we hit our stop loss. Then it created a new high here. Then it created a low. Then it continued going up. So what we want to do, we believe that once price give us something like this, it must continue like going up because we are in an upward trend. You see, that's why I have a buy alert around this area. Understand? That's why I have a buy alert around this area. So we're just gonna be observing price. It will be good if maybe it comes like this, then it induces, then yeah, that one will be high probability. Now it becomes high probability. But for now, we don't know if what's gonna happen. So yeah. So let's jump to our next setup. So on this one, we are also I did mark out the areas where I'll want to buy, but I didn't enter because I was still studying what price will do also here. What price will do also here. So far it's good reaction, but if today is a Sunday, probably I won't be like I'll be out. You understand? If I entered here, maybe around 8, yeah, maybe around this area, maybe 7 or something, or somewhere here, I'll exit on Friday because it's weekend today. The price is not moving, but I was just studying the price. But understanding structure, this what happened. Market structure when something like this. On this area, it was still bearish. Then we did look for a sell, but we didn't get any sell around these areas. So price did this instead. Then did this, then this, then this. That's why we're looking for buys. You understand? That's why we are looking for buys because we are in an upward trend. You see, this one, it's a simple structure. You see up, low, high, low. But let me just verify this if it did get into our supply zone. Eh? So let me see something. Yeah, it did get to our supply zone here. All right. So it did get to our supply zone here. So it did confirm it here. It did get to our supply zone. So which is nice. Because now do you see how narrow this range is? And other ranges are, this is a simple structure range. You understand? Other ranges are, the way I say that, they are choppy. Like you will get confused inside the range. You understand? And the best way to understand this, what I'm saying, is actually to spend time with the market. I cannot teach you how I see them. You have to see it yourself. Just understand what happens inside the range. You understand? So let's jump into the next one, which is gold. Gold, yeah, gold is pretty much clear also. So the range was like bullish, then it became bearish. So now we are waiting for a retracement. Then we look for sell. Then we look for a sell. So far, the structural point that I see is this one. Understand? So once price, maybe this is a liquidity buildup. Once price take that one and give me a reason to sell, I'll definitely be selling. I'll definitely be selling. But this is not a structural point. Let's just confirm it. Yeah, definitely that's not a structural point, this one. So not yet. But we do have this high. But this is the low. So the only time that I will be looking for a sell is when price does this. I think also again, I need to rectify something here on GBP USD. No, it was Euro USD. So the only time, yeah, this one is also fine. So let's go back to gold. This is the only time that I will be looking for a trade like this, because if it does this, and this, maybe choppy, then take this range and say, then I start to say, this is the range. This is the range, yes, but is the range from this high to this low. You understand? Not my time frame where I look for trades. Me, I look for trades on 15 minutes. So it's not the range, it's liquidity there. So yeah, that's simple. That's the simplest way I can put it. So currently on gold, we're waiting for this. So let's see. Now we have silver. Silver created a low here, created a low here, created a low here, then it created a high there. So now we are in a retracement. So the best way to approach this now is pretty much simple. So I can already see that if price wants to go here, so I already have the first confirmation, understand, on this time frame. So I'll wait on smaller time frame. What do smaller time frame give me? Once smaller time frame give me something that is clear, I'll be definitely buying this. But for now, I'm just still waiting. Waiting is one of the trades that I'm waiting for to buy long term. Long term, we are targeting that high here. We're targeting this high here. Yeah, that's our take on this pairs. So these are all the pairs that I'm looking for. You understand? Hopefully next week I'll update myself, because I'm creating this video so that I learn something from this. You understand? So that I stay on track. I don't drift, because it's so easy to drift, especially in the market where it's complex. Number one. Number two, it demands a lot of your mindset. You know, you need to be stable emotionally, your mind, you need to be stable in those areas, because it's so easy to drift away from even your strategy. So these videos, I'm doing them so that I can watch them weekly, so that I can continue the journey. You understand? So thank you for watching, and let's see what happens next week. Obviously, we'll have more price action next week. So let's do something like this to start the week. So the week will start here. So let's just mark that area. Let's make it blue. Yeah, that's the beginning of the week. So let's do for all of them now, because now we are channeling. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see around these areas. Let's mark also gold. Okay. Let's mark also silver here. Yeah, we are done with our markings. Yeah. So that's it, guys. That's it for the week. Let's see next week what we have.